Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. That's the answer. This is the Appleton Oak. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today it's time to get back to Daredevil. This is season 1, episode 5. Wow, this show has been something else. As you know, I saw bits and pieces of this leading into when I checked out The Punisher seasons 1 and 2. But as you know, we are running through all of these so that we get all caught up for the upcoming Spider-Man movie, amongst other things. So this has been a wild ride.
Yeah, first time watching me, absolutely loving it so far. And we know what kind of man Fisk is. I'm definitely ready, willing, and able to find out more.
Well, he's a man who doesn't like to be interrupted when he's on a date. I don't see what's, anybody would be upset,
So you've done that before. All right, you've heard it here, folks.
Anyhow, folks, look, not first time watch for me, but I binged it when it originally came out, and not very attentively. But anyhow, this rewatch for me has been a lot of fun. It's a lot more aggressive than I recall it being, especially recent episodes. So I'm having a hell of a ride.
All right, without further ado, then let's go. How well is Claire recovering?
Ooh, yeah, that was surprising.
You look for every girl you bring home?
Plus the ones that keep me alive.
You have a job or something to get to? Or are you one of those billionaire playboys I'm always hearing about?
Bruce Wayne.
No, in this one, Tony Stark.
What do you do?
Lawyer?
Lawyer by day, vigilante by night. Shit.
You just open one of the cuts on your back.
How do you know that?
Taste copper in the air.
Copper in the air.
I didn't know his taste was super sensitive too.
Well, all the senses.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh.
Ooh.
A rib fracture's only a hairline.
X-ray fingers now?
This still's gonna hurt real bad.
Bone shift when you breathe. No grinding means nothing's broken.
It's just doing the glue job?
Fractures sound like?
An old ship?
See so much. How?
You have to think of it as more than just 5 senses. I can't see, not like everyone else, but I can feel.
Okay, but what does that look like?
The world's on fire.
Oh,
Nice.
a little bit different than Predator vision, but
That's what you equate to everything.
They know who you are now. I'd like you to stay here with me, just till I figure something out.
It's a hell of a way to get a girl to move in.
I gotta figure out something. Gotta figure out something with Santino too. They beat the hell out of him.
Yes, about your friend. Yeah.
He's expendable. He can't patch me up.
Can't do. Tell him, Mason.
oh,
Quinn.
what are you doing, Matt?
Tell him. Tell him.
Now he's gonna. Oh, they're gonna have leverage on him now. Can't
That's
be a superhero.
That's why she
and be
moved-
romantically
that's why
involved.
she's moving in, and they don't know who he is. It's fine.
Mason Quinn, do you think it's fine?
I do
think
not
everything
think
is
it's
fine. You've upset
It's,
Mason
it's,
Quinn.
it's so
fi-
easy for the bad guys because they don't care about anybody.
You were fine with Fisk having a date.
Why don't you go to the police with all that you have on the Russians?
Wear a mask and beat on people doesn't exactly mesh with police policy. Maybe I only need to take down one man.
Fisk?
Cut off the head of the snake.
How do you know he's the head of the snake if you can't find anything on him?
Exactly.
There was a murder in a bowling alley. A man named Prohaska. Owned the majority in kitchen cabs. I think Fisk hired the man that killed Prohaska.
Maybe you're beating on the wrong people. I heard a name when they were... The prick with the baseball bat reacted when he heard it. Like a dog when you yank his leash.
What was the name?
Vladimir.
Our other Russian name.
My employer sends his regards and his gratitude. There are still a few small details we'd like to iron out before. Where's your brother?
The thing I was going to ask you.
You have a girl or a boy you might be celebrating with? You try to sell?
He does not answer.
We need to lock this down and get distribution back to acceptable levels.
What's left of him?
Где? Торговый завод. Должны были вернуться в Москву.
Well, you get involved with those kinds of people.
Man in the mask.
Это предание.
Вовлеки всех до единого и принеси мне его голову.
Oh, good luck.
Just
Good luck.
hey, where's your brother?
Anybody seen him around?
Kissed me when he locked the deal
Yeah.
down.
Yeah. Went and
That was-
interrupted the big man's date.
Oh man.
That was very misleading.
We're the Smiley twins, sleeping off another kidnapping.
The Renkoffs are no longer a part of this organization.
Since when?
Since last night.
Anatoly's head with my car door.
叫我们就破坏平衡。
She's upset they weren't consulted.
と首を落としてやろうか。
He isn't happy either. The masked vigilante killed his brother. That's what Vladimir believes.
It'll distract him. We all knew we would need to eliminate the Russians one day.
We all knew it.
They were too unpredictable.
This from a guy taking heads off with the car door.
Keep sending your deliveries to the Russian. And when this is all over, I'll assume their responsibility.
And move their share to your column in the ledger.
Profits will be divided up equally among us. 4 shares instead of 5.
Well,
What about 3 instead of 4?
It can't be that bad,
Leland,
I'm going against the 3 of you. I like my head where it's at.
Remember your promise to me.
I want to put this behind us.
Заткнись ты уже, а? Man in black mask, you know?
Hey, yeah.
Wait.
And here comes Daredevil.
There he is. Oh! I like how we get the camera just inside the car. Oh!
Well, there goes that guy.
Oh.
Whoa!
No, please.
Vladimir, where is he?
Please, I tell you what you...
Where is he?
Vladimir's brother. Everyone know you took his head.
On the ground! On the ground!
I am.
Just got my ass kicked.
Hey, you guys hear anything on the news about a Russian getting his head cut off?
In Hell's Kitchen?
This city. Bad enough you get mugged. Now they chop your melon off. What's next? Groping corpses?
Mrs. Cardenas, tell us what happened.
He wants to convert the apartments condominiums, and he wants them out. It came weeks ago. They said that they were workers. And they destroyed the apartments with an, I don't know.
Yep.
They have no working sinks.
No tenemos agua ni
They don't have
electricidad
water
durante
or electricity.
días. We call policía. We speak to the officer. Pero ellos no ayudan.
Police couldn't help.
They're on the payroll, probably.
Mrs.
we've
Cardenas,
seen this
vamos a
before.
hacer todo lo que podamos. Con el abogado de agendadores de tarde y estar en contacto.
Gracias, señor Mesa.
Rattles it off.
I don't know that that's a city thing. If somebody owns the building and they want to transition it, I mean,
depending on the contracts they signed.
We'll need to load for bear if we're going to take them on.
I'll hit the precinct. Schaefer complains against Tilly.
I can't go to L&Z alone. They're going to shark attack me, Matt. Look at me. I'm delicious.
Look who it is.
How's your mom?
Smells like a stogie. Otherwise,
The cigars.
Yep.
you're going after Tully.
Can you pull some copies of the complaints? Maybe get me a minute or two with the officers who took them.
Let me see what I can find.
We have you at the scene with a dead Chinese illegal, Pyotr, and a backpack full of drugs.
Uh-oh. I'll buy you a one-way ticket to 30 years in asshole land.
You boys do that to yourselves, or do you all get shirtless and poke each other?
Do you know who I work for? Couple of dipshit brothers nobody gives a wank about.
Bye-bye, dickhead. Enjoy your next 30.
Wait.
He's dead one way or another, so you might as well confess.
He have to be big.
You'd have to be King freaking Kong.
His name is Wilson Fisk.
Oh,
There we go.
Well, what else you know about this guy?
Not much. No one was supposed to say his name.
Whose turn is it?
Yours.
Come on.
Oh.
No.
Oh. These guys are dirty. Oh. Wow. Fisk has those guys on the payroll. Holy cow.
Oh, it goes way up. Well, now at least Matthew knows what he's working with.
Yeah.
I love the way they played it because when he came over to do the cuffs, I was wondering which way are they going with it. Are they on the books or are they going to be like, this is my big fish to fry? Oh.
Aaron Page.
Wait, you work here at Landman and Zach?
Came on right after you and Murdock crashed and burned. Where's your sidekick? Didn't break it off with him already, did you?
It was very nice to see you. We have an appointment.
It's with me.
Oh.
Go upstairs and...
Oh, we'd be finished before the elevator stopped. Those workmen acted illegally. Did she tell you why the workmen left before completing the repairs?
No, she just said...
They feared for their safety.
Oh.
Her building is filled with junkies. We're doing the city a favor by trying to renovate.
You know that's not true.
Yeah, because the law's always about the truth.
Wow, you don't have to be so smug about it.
Yeah.
So you're gonna see us in court, where I will absolutely dismantle you from the top of your salon blowout, bottom of your overpressed place.
Did he just drop a microphone somewhere?
Who'd have killed it here, Foggy Bear? Foggy Bear?
We used to date.
You dated that?
Somebody outkicked their coverage a little bit.
A little bit.
Well, she doesn't have a soul, though.
Yeah.
Had there been someone else in that room with that Russian?
There wasn't. It was our people. These 75 Brunella di Montalcino. It's a personal favorite.
Thank you, Wesley.
Ay, Senor Foggy.
Jesus.
Oh.
My dad owned a hardware store for 12 forevers. Matt and I fished an electrician out of the drunk tank.
Wow.
We're gonna talk to your neighbors too, okay?
Gracias, gracias.
Oh, let's get some
This
answers.
guy. I wonder how long he's got left.
Oh, 20 minutes, maybe?
Oh.
You killed him because he said a name.
I know what you're talking about. No, okay. What I hear, you like to kill Russians too. You chopped Anatoly's head off.
And now I want his brother.
Oh, he's leaning into it.
Yeah.
How are Fisk and the Russians connected? Why did he kill Prohaska for him? Why?
You don't know? You really are a stupid son of a bitch, huh?
What were you thinking?
Good evening, madame. I didn't know if you would show.
Neither did I. Thought you didn't go in for grand gestures.
No, it isn't. I didn't want to be interrupted again.
So I just bought out the whole place.
I've been lied to before. My man, about things that mattered. Do you feel that need?
I don't like to be in public, and I don't like to be questioned.
Well.
Wow, this is starting off good. Oh.
Yeah.
I will always be honest with you.
Let's start with something simple.
What do you do for a living? Why are you holding on to that thing?
It's like a respect thing, washing the body before you bury it.
Sorry about you. Sorry, you know. Your gate tells me you know something. Yeah,
Yeah, he's a total badass. He's kind of cool, actually.
I know this guy. We did a stretch in Rikers. Told me an SUV came in yesterday. Black, expensive, backseat all splattered with blood and brains.
And who owned this SUV?
Some big white guy. Bald as shit. Fisk. Didn't get a name.
Matches the description.
Guy in the black mask. Couldn't make it all out, but sounds like he and this Max dude are tight.
He works for Fisk. All this time, Fisk has been playing us.
You guys got the wrong information.
Все оружие, автоматы, гранаты, все, что у нас есть. 1 million for whoever can tell me where I can find Fisk tonight.
1 million? Shit. I'm on it.
Oh, at first I thought he was going to say that's not enough because of how
Risk.
powerful Fisk is. Yeah.
Кровью войны.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
there we go. Just had to get the gunk out first.
You, Senor Foggy, you stay. We eat.
No, Mrs.
You
Cardenas.
stay.
Where did you make this? You don't have any gas.
I cook in apartamento
Oh,
downstairs.
there we go.
There are no
There,
numbers
it's
in
foggy
this.
with her nod.
It's a list of locations.
44th and 11th.
Yeah.
Troika restaurant.
Where they were holding that boy.
These addresses that are listing where the Russians are.
The hell did you get this?
Cop.
Yeah.
What do you want me to do, Claire?
I just don't think I can let myself fall in love with someone who's so damn close to becoming what he hates.
You're
See?
right. You should.
Claire's got some smarts.
He's the good guy. Sometimes the good guys have to do bad stuff, man.
He's got to push the envelope a little
You're
bit.
going to become what you hate. Yeah, I'm just going to then just let everything happen. Like, let all these murders and crimes and everything happen and not try to stop them.
He sidles up to me. I love that word. And he says, "You are more beautiful than any painting here." I knew it was a line, but it worked. I slept with him.
This is our date conversation? Got to be
Does
a
that
joke.
shock you?
It's like, no, I should have led with that line.
Assumed you've had lovers.
That's not what I asked.
No, it didn't shock me.
Then why'd you look away?
Because I wish I had said something like that to you when we first met. I've never had it. My assistant. Wesley is more than an assistant. He is my friend.
Yet the man says he was lonely when he looked at my painting.
My painting.
So why does a man like you feel alone?
Nature of my business, I suppose.
And what kind of business is that?
Oh, there we go.
Importer, exporter.
Yeah.
Rebuilding this city.
You were wearing them last time?
They were my father's. May I ask you something now?
I'd say you've earned it.
What kind of gun is that you have in your purse?
It's 22.
Did you think you would need that tonight?
22. It's Kevlar vest. That's not going to do much.
She doesn't know that.
I'm sitting here talking for hours, and you're going to insult me like I have no idea. But you really do?
Oh.
About what I want for this city is the truth. Money and influence is not enough to usher change on such a scale. Sometimes it requires force.
I know you're a dangerous man. That's why I brought a gun. I'd like a reason to stay.
I've done things that I'm not proud of. I've hurt people,
Just
and I'm
last
going
night.
to hurt more. But I take no pleasure in it. In cruelty needs to die before it can be reborn.
So I don't need the gun?
By my side is the safest place that you could ever be.
Like how the waiter probably sees that and isn't even phased.
Why would you just give it away, though?
To show she doesn't need it. She trusts him.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, we got a rat.
Oh, well, for $1 million.
Только позвонили. Мы знаем, где Фиск. Скажи всем. И чтобы никто не тронул Фиска.
Oh, he's sitting up there like...
I only ever let him put his hands on my face once, because weird. Are you going to finish that?
All right. First date, and we're pulling the Are you going to finish that?
Yeah.
I want to know how someone who is blind would see me. You do me, then I'll do you.
Yeah, okay.
Our dates are very awkward in this episode.
Delivery, go. Все в порядке, пошли.
Ooh, the quick 1-2 combo in the stomach and chest.
Oh, these guys are getting ready to go see Mr. Fisk.
Grenades.
Grenades. Well, you never know.
Все готовы на точку?
Что, опять доставка от
Uh-oh. Oh, right behind the door.
Tell me what you feel.
Oh.
Are you okay?
Oh.
¡El cielo! ¡El cielo está cayendo!
Whoa.
Those addresses are all exploding.
Yep.
Did you read about the boy who watched his father being pulled from their car and beaten before the boy was taken? For the men that did that, they will no longer infect this city.
He's cleaning up this town.
Good.
Oh. Vanessa's all in.
She knows what kind of man he is.
I'd say the date went well.
Get you home before the roads close. Marcel?
Your car is ready, sir.
Just one more thing. I want to give you this. Thank you for everything you've done for me this evening.
A pleasure as always, sir.
Ah, little double cross.
Well, if he makes the call and he knows it's going to get everybody to a certain place at a certain time.
Get them to all the addresses.
How do we gather everybody? Well, you make a call, tell him you got some inside information.
Oh, his little smirk, too.
Oh, these guys made it?
Never liked those Borscht-eating bastards. Pay shit for shit work. Vladdy did offer a cool meal to give up your boy.
You're alive, which means you made the right decision. Your conversation with Vladimir caused him to react predictably.
Hey, happy to help.
No honor among thieves.
We needed to keep Vladimir off balance while everything was in place.
Right. Got mad respect for a smart move.
Love the setup.
Видишь, как Фиски его собак в отмашке.
Is he going to tell him that I didn't do that to your brother?
Oh,
no, I don't
I think he's going to send him.
This one's for Claire.
Hands in the air! Double! Raise him! Hands in the air, now!
Oh, you getting out of this one?
Oh, that's how we end it.
Oh, what a way to end it. Folks, do we think Matt's going to get away with this? I mean, well, looked like there was 3 cops there. Probably 4, because you'd think they travel in partners, and there was 2 cars. So he's going to have to... I mean, how does he get out of this without doing a little bit of a beatdown to get out of here?
He'll be able to. I mean, come on. Yeah, I think there's another there. So 4, but it's like he's right by a fence that he could easily scale. It's just a matter of trying to not get hit by
shot.
Yeah, any of the bullets coming through the air. That's the only way he gets out, because he has to get out of it. He can't be this mass vigilante that knows everything. Or or does another cop know who does one of the cops know who he is? It's his buddy that was down at the precinct, Brett.
Yeah, I don't know if he's there with. Well, the only other thing that could happen here, because we got the picture up here with the 2 squads, is if some more Russians happen to survive and they see the cops and maybe they start shooting back, cause a diversion, and then maybe Matt can get out of there. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of, but it looks like most of them got taken care of except for the 2 here. So, who knows? But yeah, but I don't know how Matt gets out of this one, but he might have to fight his way out.
I mean, look, if he runs and does some of his world-class parkour, then I think that he should be okay. But whether
judging by the shape of these cops, they're not going to be able to keep up.
Well, who can keep up with Daredevil? Yeah, it's definitely an interesting predicament. And now they see him on the scene of a crime, beating up probably a well-known Russian mobster. So are they really that upset at him for what he's doing? Or, I mean, it's...
Or do they think he's behind the explosions?
Yeah, well, that's exactly it. Depends how they spin the story. Answer, you brought up Spider-Man a handful of times. And, hey, the people who write the papers can say you're a good guy or a bad guy or anything they want, really. And if people view the masked man as somebody who's more of a nuisance to a city than a help, then, we don't know what's going to happen. I honestly, and folks, I'm being 100% honest. I have no fucking idea what happens here. So I know it's not a first time watch for me, but at this point, if I'm being perfectly honest, we're watching, of course, doing Game of Thrones. And one of the things that I've said, is that, okay, I remember the big things, I don't really remember anything with this. I'm going full Mason Quinn here. But again, it was a lot of years ago when I watched it. It was probably a midnight, half asleep binge.
Yep.
So I have no idea.
Well, I like the thing you brought up, because I didn't think about it either, was with the explosion and how that would affect Matt. because I'm after you said it, I'm like, oh man, that makes sense that it would like completely blow out his senses, because we've seen that before with other superheroes. At least I think we have anyway. Maybe I'm thinking of another movie, but where they're super sensitive to whatever, and then they overload the villain or somebody overloads that sense, and you wonder how that's gonna affect them. But it seemed like Matt was okay. He was able to fight and jump the fence, and we got it up here, obviously the door gave him some protection, and I guess he had the baddie in front of him. Now Matt still had to take the hit on the ground, but it's, which one do you prefer?
Well, we talked about that before with how well, though, he is trained, because he was able to fight in the rain. And when you can fight in the rain and you have raindrops, it's not just like in one focus spot, it's all around you.
Yeah, that messes with
and he's
hearing.
still able to just focus on one thing. We saw him stand on the top of a building, and he's able to focus on like the whole city and hear specific voices. So he is finally trained. So,
but you still wonder about this enormous explosion,
overexposed,
blow it out.
Well, I mean, it would be all. So it would. I mean, the volume of it would mess with your hearing. The explosives and the burning and stuff. Your smell, your taste. There's the percussive. The impact of it is going to throw you. I mean, anybody who's heard like a loud explosion, or close to anything like that, it can or even just like not wearing ear protection when somebody fires off a gun when you're not expecting it at a range or something like that. I mean, it can mess with just your general sense of your equilibrium, if it's fair to use that word. But you're right. I mean, this is something that he's trained for, and they did show the rain, which the rain would the same thing. It would mess with your sense of smell, your taste, your sound with raindrops falling all around you. Is that a song?
Raindrops keep falling.
Hey, he's on that singing.
But in any regard, I mean, what was wild to me is that Fisk is sitting there in the window with his date and just watching stuff blow up, and he spun it like, hey. I just took out the half of or if not all, the Russian mob in Hell's Kitchen. And she's like, good.
Well, and that's a good point, because if we don't know Fisk, if I'm in her shoes and we don't really know a lot about Fisk, is he really that different? Does Vanessa see him that different than the way Claire sees Matt? Now, obviously, Claire knows that Matt is, doing good things, but that's kind of what Vanessa thinks too, because Fisk told her the story about the kid that got kidnapped, and he's like, yeah, those human traffickers? Yeah, I blew them all up. So is anybody going to have any kind of sympathy whatsoever? Or if you're Vanessa, if you're like, oh, maybe this is the type of change and strong arm vigilante justice that we need. So the comparisons between Fisk and Matt, I think, are really interesting. And the comparison that, Fisk is on a date. Matt was, not on a date, but had that moment with Claire where they were kind of talking about it. And then, Foggy and Karen are on a date too. So a lot of dates in this episode, but we're seeing some different parallels.
Well, because the main thing with what he wants to change Hell's Kitchen for the better, his own way. So does Murdock wants to change Hell's Kitchen and Foggy but in a different way. Yeah. One is like by, hey, we're gonna, through the community and this and that. Yeah. He's like, no, if we just blow it all up, we can bring it down to rubble and then we can rebuild it, charge more, like what they're doing
what Tully's doing to the apartment.
Like the Cardenas, where Ms. Cardena came in, is like they want to destroy it, then rebuild it, but they have a contract, rent control, and like just seeing the holes in the walls. And the thing is, we've seen shows and stuff like do this before, where they're like, well, it's people that they own a building, there's rent control, they want to make more money, but they can't do anything because it's rent controlled. They have to either wait for them to move out or like do it. They did, hey, we can't live here, we have to demolish a building, rebuild it, we're going to then make you pay more to live here and make even more money. And so he wants to make it worse before he makes it better, but he has a different way of doing it than Wilson, than Matt. So I like how the similarities are trying to rebuild Hell's Kitchen. Is just the ways about that they're doing
and
it.
Fisk has, obviously no problem getting into business with some very shady characters doing some pretty awful things, but he's looking at an end goal.
Yeah. Oh, look,
he's an artiste.
Yeah. Well, blowing up buildings, it's an interesting thing. Well, I'm going to blow up these buildings with all these Russians in it, calculate it so I can have it done at the same time. It's like, you saw the size of the explosions. You know the damage that's going to do to everything around.
We saw it with Foggy and Karen.
And so for him to sit there with his date, Vanessa, and be like, "Oh, these men won't be a problem anymore." It's like, hey, did you make sure when you blew up those buildings, like nobody else was around? You didn't hurt any innocents? I mean,
some guy making a delivery or something?
They not to nitpick on the show, but I mean, it's kind of like massive explosions. Not that that they showed anything other than Foggy in that building, but you can assume it happened to a bunch of other people. But on the flip side of it, like, look, if he wanted to take out the entire Russian mafia, and we saw a large group of men in each building, I'm guessing doing it one-on-one would have been significantly more difficult. But now these buildings are gone. You can raise them to the ground and put something nicer there. I don't know.
And I think though, with the collateral damage to like those buildings that like Tully wanted to take down, I think Fisk was more than fine with doing that, because what did Tully tell the law firm? There's nothing but druggies and this and that live there. It's the scum that live there, and we saw
saw how Fisk deals with that,
and that's exactly how Fisk will deal with getting rid of some of those other buildings.
Now the buildings are, now
they're not going to be the code
they
anymore.
Can come in and condemn the buildings. Hey, it was a suffering explosion. Hey, sorry, you got to move out. And now
they don't have to pay them.
Now probably Tully doesn't have to pay anything.
Yeah.
Hey, the building's condemned. Sorry, there was an explosion. Insurance company's not going to pay out. So, yeah, a lot of sketchy shit. Definitely innocent people being hurt, which is why. Matthew's doing what he's doing. What I found interesting is, Vanessa was kind of just like, all right, I see what you're doing. I'm on board. And Claire was kind of like, hey, where do you cross the line?
Where do you draw the line between,
good and bad and otherwise, which again, of course, is a story that has been told multiple times with different sort of vigilantes and superheroes. And, who do you put the power of judgment, who gets that, and do you trust them to never use their discretion in the wrong fashion?
Because you can see, right here, we got the scene up where, Claire and Matt are having that discussion, and it's like, because she had the scene before where she was in the bathroom and, she's all beat up from the Russians, and, so she understands what Matt's doing. But yeah, it's like you said, how far are you going to go so that you don't become just like them? And speaking of them, the other thing that's surprising with this episode was the amount of time they gave to Fisk on like that date scene and on everything else. I mean, typically your villain, they pop in for a little bit, they do what they do, and then you're more focused on the heroes. But I feel like on this episode in particular, Fisk definitely got a lot of screen time in this one, and they really want the audience to understand his character.
It was also because the first two episodes we didn't see him at all. We heard his name, so this is these last two episodes have been our big introduction into him and what he's about, because we're going to need to get his story and his reasoning why. Because any good villain has a justified reason in their own minds to do what they do.
Yeah.
And so we need to understand him more. So
maybe you can answer this for me. So the Marvel universe, the MCU, all takes place in real cities. And of course, we know in with DC, Gotham is supposed to be New York is basically
New York, Chicago, and then
but it's Gotham is
Metropolis is in Kansas, but Metropolis is more like New York. Gotham is more like Chicago.
Is that what that's supposed to represent? Is Gotham is Chicago and Metropolis is New York? Okay, I was wondering because it's it's a little different when they're talking about real cities and stuff like that, because you're real landmarks and things like that. But the question I was going to ask you, and of course people out there can help, but maybe you know this, how big in the world of the MCU, how big of a villain is Wilson Fisk? I mean,
we'll have to find out.
Well, he pretty much controls New York. That's why, like, he has run-ins with, in the comics, he's had run-ins with Punisher.
Okay, so
Daredevil,
he's high
Spider-Man.
level.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah,
because
like,
that's the thing, and like sometimes in superhero type stories, you have. There's got to be a villain and everything,
like
right?
Low-level villain,
but is it low-level, high-level? I mean, he seems high-level here, but Fisk hasn't yet said anything about, and maybe we get it later on. Honestly, folks, I don't fucking remember. I'm wondering if Fisk is like, everybody, you come to me, but I have to report to my boss, or is it like is he the final?
I think there's been some. You have to let me know in the comments. I think there has been like Easter eggs throughout like some of the MCU stuff where it'll say Fisk on it, just for a quick for you to see. But like when you're the Avengers and you're fighting people coming from outer space,
well, that's kind of it, right? It's
Wilson
like
Fisk,
there's levels to villains. You have your villains from Earth who run this sort of stuff, and then you have fucking, Thanos and Loki and all these other like real superheroes or aliens or however you want to put it coming in that you have to battle. So it's like maybe that's why the Avengers didn't take hold. You know what? This is the kind of guy we handle.
Well, and I like it
but
too
that's
because
also why they tried not to mention his name or you could find anything on him because he wants to stay that way. So then he doesn't get on their radar then too.
And the thing with the beauty of a show like this is that it allows you to have something that feels a lot more grounded in reality versus the aliens and superheroes that fly and can shoot lasers and have magical hammers and everything else. Whereas this feels a lot more grounded and plausible if somebody somehow was born with the gifts that Matt has, which those are extreme, but it's not
he
to
wasn't
the point
born with them. He trained
him
after what happened when
I'm
literally saw it in the first episode.
I'm sure there was some natural ability there that came to the surface, but what I'm getting at is that, you don't have super serum and you don't have Thor coming down. You don't have magic. You don't have literally Lady Death being in one of them. It's a lot more. It feels like more of a mobster show than it does.
It very much feels like a mobster with a vigilante, which, of course, we all know. It feels it's along the lines with like a Punisher type thing,
Well, that's what Marvel has done with every superhero. I think DC has a few too, but for every superhero that is like your Captain America, they got a serum, or your Iron Man is just rich and has big reach as far as technology. They will have, but he doesn't really have any superpowers. He's super intelligent, yes, but no superpowers. He's just rich, like Batman, just rich and nuts. But then
actually, that's DC.
I know, but
he's just referring to the superhero world
because for every Superman and like Thor, we still do have the people that are grounded in reality, and that's like Spider-Man. He is still just a teenager trying to fight guys like this. Where in Punisher, he's just a tactical genius. You have Daredevil that he's blind and can see things.
Superheroes, and then there's super gifted. Maybe there should be the
that's the school
for
Charles Xavier of the super
we know gifted means something else in the world of X-Men, but in cases of like I don't know, like Hawkeye.
He's just a very good marksman.
Gifted. They're superheroes and super gifted.
So, but this show is a lot of fun, and we cannot wait to dive more into this story as a whole. It's been great. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying it as much as we are so far. Appleton, Oak, Mason, Quinn. I'm of course the answer. We'll catch you on the next one, pals. Couldn't imagine them doing something different, but
lock your fingers behind your head and get on your knees. On your knees. Do it. Do it now.
Come on, do it.
Don't you move. I'll put a bullet in you. Last chance, asshole. On your knees. Do it.
Keep your eyes on.
Is Vladimir gonna get up and
cuff this son of a bitch? What about this asshole?
Didn't make a
Take
move.
care of him like we were told.
No witnesses.
Take care of him.
Oh no! Whoa! Oh, backflip!
Oh, right. How many cops does Fisk have on the payroll?
Yes,
all of them.
All, I guess. By the jaw? Never saw that before.
How bad are you hurt? You got big clench, just swollen.
I just saved your ass, and after he beat him up first, and
Uh-oh.
We were so worried, and it was barely an inconvenience.
Oh!
That's that.
Satchel, 15 Eddie. Shots fired. 2 suspects on foot.
I was not ready for the cops to be working with Fisk.
Listen up, everybody. Call PD, get a statement.
Help if we knew where we were going to cover this.
Caldwell, give me that list. Where are you? All right, locations are as follows. 44th and 11th, 48th and 9th.
It's not gas.
How do you know that?
Places that were hit are all controlled by the Russians.
Ben.
I'm wondering if he's also on the payroll too, and so that's why he's like, Ben, just
leave this one alone.
Calm down with that. I kind of like you, Ben. I don't want shit happening to you.
Yes.
Ooh, he's bothered.
Yes, it is. I'll let him know.
Somebody got away.
Vladimir's in the wind.
How? Friend in the black mask, but stopped Officer Corbin and his boys from finishing him off.
No, he wasn't trying to kill Vladimir.
Blake was clumsy.
We'll deal with Blake later.
Poor Blake.
We need to contain this.
The sweep will pick them up.
Put her trust in me. The situation hasn't as neatly as promised.
What are you going to tell her?
The truth. Lying to that woman is impossible.
She'll want to know what her next move is.
Letting the police do their jobs.
Let the police do their jobs.
That's what I pay them for, isn't it?
Oh, there it is.
Здесь. Вот
Oh.
здесь.
He's in rough shape.
Пожалуйста, помогите. Помогите мне, пожалуйста.
These guys are doing cleanup.
You don't look so bad.
All things considered.
Здесь.
Oh.
Вот здесь.
Swear to God, that asshole knew I was waiting.
Пожалуйста, помогите мне.
Oh.
English.
Ugh.
You got a girl somewhere, maybe?
I don't know. Stop.
Yeah, all right. Find anyone alive, shoot him in the head.
Don't move. You've been shot.
Не сожру свое сердце, блядь, и напади.
That sounds pretty bad, but I don't speak asshole. You got the wrong guy. I don't kill people.
Друг Семен, Афров, put him in coma.
But he was still breathing, wasn't he?
Your mask. I found it. And what was left of my brother.
You're being played by Fisk.
Man, you
Look, I don't know what you've been told, but it's more Fisk games. He's trying to put you in the ground. I'm not.
Shoot my aunt.
Not an option. Fisk made sure of that.
What do you want?
On trial for everything he's done.
I'm not sure trial's gonna work.
Yeah.
Oh. You're bleeding out, so here we are.
And if I believe you and give you what you want to know, what do I get out of it?
Payback.
I have counter proposal. Suck my dick.
Vladimir.
Oh. No help there.
Nope.
Hey, the woman over here, she's bleeding bad.
Where's she hurt? Are you a nurse?
Hey, she's. Look at that. I was wondering if they're going to run into Claire.
Yeah.
What's her name?
What a connection of worlds.
Vamos a asegurarnos que no tienes una tensión.
I mean, we had to know it was going to happen, obviously,
Eventually.
but how soon?
Kia Spararo. We better call Matt, make sure he's okay.
Foggy, you're bleeding.
Huh?
Oh.
I'll just, yeah.
Triaged and coded and get
Well,
central on the
look who
line.
that is.
We need to
Her.
reroute incoming casualties to
Talking
Mercy
with
or
Ben.
St. Mary's.
I made a very bad decision.
Good to have you back. Anybody see Shapiro? Shapiro!
Please tell me all this isn't you dealing with the Russians.
Wasn't me. I don't think you have to worry about them anymore.
You called just to tell me that? You want me to come out to you and all this?
No, I want you to walk me through stabilizing him.
How hard can it be?
As it looks in the movies, you know.
Oh, love it.
I like the records, though.
All right.
There's something else you need to know. The man I'm trying to save, it's Vladimir.
The shithead that had me beat up.
Yeah.
Look, you have every right to tell me to go to hell, but he's important, Claire. What he knows could bring Fisk down and save more people like you from getting hurt.
Todd.
Claire.
What do? You took an oath.
Thank you.
Start there.
No. The bullet's still inside him.
Ooh.
Still half a degree hotter than the surrounding tissue. I'm in a warehouse. Abandoned.
Tell me what's there, anything you can use.
All right, hang on. Wood, duct tape, old roadside emergency kit, plastic sheeting.
The kit. Are there any flares in it?
Yeah, 2.
You're gonna do the old Rambo?
I think we are.
You're gonna cauterize the wound.
Shouldn't I take the bullet out first?
Remember what I said about this not being a movie? Cut him open and start digging around, you'll kill him.
Yeah.
He has a chance of not bleeding out before you get what you need out of him. And
Because it's not like you're going to be able to go, nope, there it is.
light the flare, hold it close to his skin until the entry wound seals.
Put you on speaker.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there we go. That's a nice touch.
At first I was like, is it wet? Is it damp?
Yeah.
Will it not be able to do it? I've never had to use a flare saw.
A little of both.
All right. Cauterizing the wound.
Oh, man.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, he has the look of a cop who doesn't know what's going on.
He looks like an honest one.
Hey, he said he has them on the payroll. He doesn't say how many. Who do you work for? Yeah, they made sure they got him nice and young.
Yeah, a baby face looking cop here.
Central Post 41, pickup of a 1010 northwest corner of 4, 7, and 12, abandoned building.
Well, now it's too late.
Yep.
Show me your hands.
This guy ain't showing you nothing.
Show me your hands now.
We can't hear you.
Oh.
I'm gonna take my knee off your throat. Stay quiet. Answer my questions, or your night's gonna get a hell of a lot worse. Who do you work for?
City of New York.
I'm gonna ask you again. Think about your answer. Who do you work for?
City of New York. I got 2 months on the job.
Yep. Smart. Listen to the heartbeat.
Tell him it's a false alarm.
I do that. You let me walk. Central Post 41K.
Second floor, wounded civilian.
Abandoned building, 47th and 12th, second floor.
Couldn't take the easy way.
15 squad en route.
Oh, not good. Maybe there's a sewer that they can get out through or something.
Run into some turtles.
I was just going to say, you'll hang out with the Ninja Turtles?
Anybody got eyes? Take it down, Pinsky. Sullivan told Central it was a masked part. All right, go ahead.
Detective.
Oh boy, what's Ben gonna get into?
Where's the SU? He had their hands full with that building went up.
Carl, don't talk to him. What's the matter with you?
Doing my job.
And we're doing ours. You know, this thing goes sideways. I can't promise you don't get caught up.
I'll keep my head down.
Yeah, you do that.
Wait for instruction.
Got more news for you.
So, got good news.
One of ours. Some kid fresh out of the academy.
But
What about Vladimir? Hold up with the mask. Blake and Hoffman have assumed HNT on scene, secured the perimeter.
I wonder what HNT means. Hostage negotiation team.
There you go.
I want to get this behind us. A reporter from the Bulletin. Turn his head. It's Ben Urich. Union Allied article. If he picks up on anything doesn't smell right, it could be a problem. Problems. Just opportunities that haven't presented themselves.
Very positive outlook.
To all of our contacts in the media, I want everyone in Hell's Kitchen to see what's about to happen.
Oh.
We could have used that. I'm not big on guns.
Great. Little stick. Much better. What did you do to me?
Road flare. Bullet's still inside you. Wouldn't move around if I were you.
Expect me to say thank you?
Oh.
So you just stand there and let me die, huh? Is that where you draw the line? Tell me what I want to know about Fisk.
You think you're different?
Oh, here we go.
But you'll get there, sooner or later.
A man like Fisk just took out your entire operation. And he may not own all the cops, but he owns enough that you won't make it into a prison cell. Right now, I'm your only shot at getting out of this building alive.
His laptop came to us first.
All right.
Told us his employer had taken note. He complimented us on our business. He invited us to be part of something bigger, to expand if we entered into an agreement.
What if Fisk offered?
Police looking other way, paid from politicians. Have you heard of the name Leslie Shumway?
No, you work for Fisk. You know who Fisk's money man is.
Not just Fisk. He handled it for all of us. We were going to rule the city, my brother and I.
Vladimir,
Yeah,
the
come
name.
on. Let's focus.
His name?
Oh.
This is not how I die. This is not how it happens.
Through multiple floors.
They went through 2 floors, didn't they?
Yeah.
So that would put them in the basement.
Television's been around a while. Maybe you've heard.
Oh, pretty good.
They're real crack on him. He's like the freaking dinosaurs watching that big rock crashing into him.
I still got a few good stories in there.
And it's
Maybe
funny
you
how
two will
you're
pop
like
up every one of them.
ripping on me for the.
Might as well have just said, hey, I know you're dirty.
Yeah.
Matt, it's Karen. Again? He's still not answering.
You don't know him like I do. Sometimes I even forget he can't see the way he zips around.
So you're not worried?
I'm the closest he has to family.
And I love that about you guys, but don't be an
Gotta think about family.
Family.
You're here and safe.
Thought no kissing on the first date.
Hell of a first date, huh?
Actually had worse.
Well, it's not always on a first date. You save a couple lives, go to the hospital.
It's foggy. Where are you, buddy?
Matt's had a rough couple hours.
Well, since we joined the series, he's been having it rough for these 6 episodes.
Oh.
Ooh.
I think that's the end of Vladimir.
Oh, he's breathing, it looks like.
Oh, no. Wow. What's this guy made out of?
Watching you bleed, you'd be losing.
No, I think he might be finally.
No.
Come on. I'm not done with you yet. I'm not done with you yet.
Ooh.
Oh. Can't believe that worked.
What?
What?
Let me die in peace.
It's like almost that was unscripted. Like you hit me for real there.
I brought you back.
You lied, huh? You can't even stand there and let me die.
Not until you give me what I need on Fisk.
Emergency service unit is en route. Blake and Hoffman are clearing a channel.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
Everybody switch your radios to Channel 5.
What happens next, Detective?
Don't know. Maybe you finally get a story worth printing.
False wall?
Old buildings, you never know.
He's looking for well, he could probably find a weak spot.
What are you doing?
Finding us a way out.
Never liked that chair anyways.
It's a manhole cover.
The sewer. Maybe the Ninja Turtles will be down there.
Maybe they will. But can he lift it?
Wow.
Remember, that was always a thing.
Mason Quinn says he could do it bare hands.
Hello. Just Wesley, the fucking smirk and everything on his face.
Are you there? Can you hear me?
I'm coming for you.
Brad.
Who is this?
I think you know.
Murdock. I was thinking
asking
Brad
about
Chuck Norris.
I thought it was time we spoke. Say your name. You first.
Masked man.
That's what I thought. You and I have a lot in common. You're feeding off this city like a cancer. I want to save this city, like you.
You have a funny way of showing it, though.
Only on a scale that matters.
Oh.
I'm gonna find you, and I'm gonna make you pay for what you've done.
Nothing but desire in your own 2 hands. But we both can't have what we want. It's this city you just blew the hell out of.
You think anyone's gonna believe that?
Pulling up with a known felon in the wake of a series of bombing.
Wow,
There's that police officer you're holding hostage.
Put it that way.
But it doesn't have to be this way. Is he alive?
I'm still here, you fat shit.
It's a one-time offer. You've killed the Russian, and we'll call the night a push. You know what he's done to women, to children, to the people of this city that you claim to care about. Do you know how much he enjoyed it?
You just confirmed how important he is. That must worry you what he might tell me.
Which means he hasn't told you anything yet.
Whoops.
You're a child playing at being a hero.
I'm just a guy that got fed up with men like you, and I decided to do something about it.
It's not the mask. It's not the skills. It's your ideology. The lone man thinks he can make a difference. I'm glad we could talk. Your part ends tonight.
Yeah, if that's true, others will take my place. They'll see what I was trying to do, and they'll make sure.
They won't.
He is very confident.
Burn you in effigy.
Do it.
Oh.
I told you, back off!
You know, this is bullshit and you know it. You want to start giving me some straight answers, Detective? Huh, Detective? You going to start being straight with me?
Oh! I thought Ben was getting hit there.
Oh!
Get an EMT. Go!
I think he's just going.
Oh, yeah. Snipe from that distance, even through a lung.
I'm afraid we won't speak again.
Fisk, answer me.
Tell our friends to roll the tape.
3 of New York's finest have been gunned
Oh,
down.
let's see the spin.
We are just getting word of a fast development in the investigation into Hell's Kitchen explosions.
Turn it up. I want to hear this.
They got the camera.
Authorities believe this man is responsible for the bombings, possibly feud with the Russian mob.
Oh my God.
There you go.
That's him. That's the guy who saved my life.
You're lucky he didn't kill you. Guys who wear masks have something to hide, and they usually ain't good.
Whose side is this man on?
Whose side is he on?
Bobby the Brain write this one?
Come on, Matt.
See, not that easy, huh?
They're saying that you shot those cops.
It was Fisk.
What's going on out there?
I just don't want you getting caught up with the ghost that way. We don't get a chance to talk again.
There you go. Use your legs, Matt.
Told you. This is not how I die.
Oh. Say about that wound on his side and he's ripping like that.
Oh, man.
Officer Sullivan is dead. I say again.
Oh.
Sullivan is dead.
Oh.
This way.
There's not much longer that Vladimir can take.
No.
Like, he easily could have ripped open his wound just from...
The city was built on a network of these. Most of them sealed up years ago. All right, we have to keep moving. Find a way to the street.
Stop with the yelling. Oh, jeez. He is in rough shape. Oh, I love how they're using the flashes.
See how well the sticks worked?
Oh.
Let's go. There are 5 more coming. All working for Fisk. Probably not even real cops. We don't have time for this.
I think maybe I stay.
We can still make it out of here. You turn evidence on Fisk.
You can throw some
Everything.
more police.
Yep. All the judges.
There's only one way to stop him. You know this.
I'm not a killer.
The moment you put on the mask, you got into cage with animals. Did you know who controls money? His name is Leland Owsley.
Leland.
He will give you what you think you want.
He's the one that had the buildings.
But it won't be enough. You know that now, don't you? Go on.
Oh.
Well, it's an old Rusty.
It wouldn't really be necessary.
Oh, you're going to have something.
Think you'd have a little more pep in your step to get moving.
What are you going to do, Matt?
Oh.
They were teasing it early on about how far are you going to go. And I loved that back and forth that they had between Vladimir and Matt. I thought that was awesome. For me, that was like probably one of the best parts of the episode, because I love when the hero has to come to the realization that the way they were doing things, it's not going to work against a villain who doesn't play by the rules and has the police and the judges all on the payroll. Because Matt even said he wanted to bring him to justice. Well, how do you bring somebody to justice when they control everything? Mm-hmm. And he's like, the second you put that mask on, you kind of became one of us, and it's like you just haven't realized it yet, or whatever kind of wording you want to put on it. So I mean, for me, here we are. This is episode 6. On the back half of the episodes, as you said, Oak, and it's like now I think he's at that realization of, man, is what I'm doing gonna work? He already had doubts about whether he was really making a difference just being one person, but now it's just like, man, how far do I got to go with this? And, he's got a name now. He's got the money man, and I'm sure that that's going to help. But to me, this conversation that he had really highlighted that internal struggle that Matt's going to have, as well as what Fisk said to him about the way he's perceived. Not only now does he have to worry about Fisk and everybody on his payroll, but the general public, they ran that news story about him.
That's exactly what we're talking about.
He's painted as the villain. So this is wild. And I love this point in a lot of just hero stories in general, when they come to the realization of, man, am I going to make a difference? Can I go far enough to do what has to be done?
Yeah, the classic of, we're different. And it's like, well, one's fighting for good, one's fighting for bad, but it's how you perceive it. Like Wilson Fisk he's trying to better Hell's Kitchen. I mean, he's going about it the wrong means.
Definitely a different way.
So the way that they go about doing it, but you have that we're different. I'm fighting for good. No, you're fighting for the same thing. It's just what are you willing to do? What depths are you willing to go to make a difference, make a change? And like he even said, we could cut you a deal. He's like, dude, you saw this. He has everyone.
Yeah.
The only person he didn't have on his payrolls that we knew of, that they presented was Sullivan, which I thought they did a great job giving us a young actor and he even said he was 2 months out and I'm for NYU, but he's still going to do what he feels is right, which is, hey, this guy, from what the information I have, he's the bad one here. Hey, the perp is on the second level. So even if you do everything right, it still can end horribly wrong for you.
He's idealistic, just like Matt is.
Yeah, and he wants to do what's right for New York City as well. So I'm going to try and get this perp and take him in.
Yep.
And it ends up costing him his life because he's not bought yet into the system. He's not paid for yet, as we immediately see our guys right away. Oh, don't worry, we're taking over the crime scene because
at least one of them got taken out anyway.
Well, so far, I mean, he's critically wounded, but like I said, a shot from that distance through somewhere is that vital of your lung.
Yeah, I mean, and like his partner right there, he had a look like, go get an ambulance. He's like, yeah, sure, that's what I'll do. And he's out of there to save his own skin.
Well, because he's getting up and looking around too. He's like, well, he took out him. Am I next? Because they took out a couple of, I don't want to say no-name cops, but they are to us because we didn't get any introduction to them. But they're willing to take out anybody. Doesn't matter what your stroke is.
Yeah, just trying to create
it doesn't
chaos.
matter whether you're a judge or you're high in the NYPD. If you're under Fisk's thumb, you're go at any time
as soon as there's an issue.
Yeah, I think the biggest realization that we had in this particular episode, or that Matt had rather, is finding out just the level of corruption. Right? Like, it's one thing, we got a few officers on the payroll. It's like, no, it goes much larger than that. Andy's controlling, or rather, kind of, playing puppet strings with the media to kind of spin the story that they want. And look, I think he realized, as everything was happening, like, this is a lot bigger than I thought it was.
I love that Fisk told him too.
Yeah.
Like, you have no idea what you're doing.
You have no idea. And then the conversation with Vladimir at the end there, it's like, hey, look, you've put everybody at risk. Look what they've done to us. They've just taken out completely innocent police officers just because it helps fit the picture they want to paint of Matt being the bad guy. And look, things are a huge mess right now, and 4 buildings exploding. All these people, all the dead Russians and the mob there. I mean, it's going to be a huge story. A lot of magnifying glasses and microscopes looking at what went down here this weekend or today, whatever you want to call it. But But yeah, I think that's where we're at with Matt.
Yeah, because how quickly Fisk was able to make all that happen. He was talking to him on the radio like, oh, I basically do this, and all of a sudden, boom, there's the news story. There's the police.
Exactly. I was going to say with like how Blake and Hoffman were interacting with Ben, of the paper, like, oh, look, looks like you're out of a job. It's like basically like rubbing, like, like you even called out in the reaction, if it makes it in there, is tell us you're dirty without telling us you're dirty. Yeah. Like basically saying like, it doesn't matter what you write. We can get this to fit our narrative right here, right now. So now we're getting intertwined all of our multiple stories, like here in the hospital room with Karen and Foggy, where she's like, that's the masked man. He like saved me. Yeah. I was wondering now, 2015, so there's still grainy, security footage. Now, obviously nowadays it's gotten a lot better. I mean, look you can get a Ring on 4K, but anyways, like the grainy footage, I was thinking maybe Foggy would recognize him. Seeing the build and everything of him. Did you think maybe Foggy was like, what is that? Because as soon as she left too and he called, I was like, does he know about any of this stuff? And he's just
I didn't get that vibe at all. I mean, Foggy's in a hospital bed, kind of looking up at the the old hospital TV, and it's grainy footage, and so maybe height, stature, everything like that, but the mask over the face. And
but Matt's got a pretty common build. I mean, he's about as average goes across the board. It's not like he's
as far as height and weight goes.
Yeah.
he's wrecked.
Yeah. But I mean, like he's not like The Rock running around where it's like, oh, there's a guy that's like 6'4", 290. There's not a lot of those guys running around.
Yeah, I mean that footage.
It's still pretty good footage here.
I mean, you can't really make anything out from the mouth. The nose is covered up by the mask.
I guess what's getting me is like also too is like Karen was like right away was like, I know who that is. That's the guy that saved me. Why would he want to do this? So now you're gonna get conflicting on the perception of who this guy is as far as a vigilante is.
I thought the only line that they kind of teased that a little bit with was when Foggy said, the way he zips around sometimes.
Yeah, when he was talking about Matt.
Yeah, when he's talking about Matt. So it's like, does Matt sometimes let it slip a little bit of, how much he can see and how good he really is when he's trying to be Matt the lawyer and he's got to, have his cane and his glasses.
I think after this, look, they're going to show this video of the masked man, and I think questions would come up. Well, how's he seeing if he's wearing that mask like that? Oh, he's somebody who's blind, but you'd never guess somebody who's blind has that. So
capable.
Maybe that's what helps Foggy start to put puzzle pieces together. I'm curious with Claire working in the same hospital that we have Foggy and Karen in. If there's going to be some interaction there or how that lines up. Yeah. I mean, certainly an interesting episode. I mean, just a ton of action and some really cool fight scenes that we get from I don't want to say from the episodes like this, but cool fight scenes that we've gotten from this show, kind of in the same style with the kicks and all that sort of stuff. So another solid episode. It's
I loved I loved how Vincent D'Onofrio, when he's on screen, boy, does he just suck all the air out of the room. And it's like you're just focused on him. And his delivery as Fisk is so unique because he doesn't rush to anything. He's never in a hurry. He's never in a rush. He always takes his time to say what he's going to say. And even on the date, he was like that. And I'm like, oh, maybe he's nervous. And he kind of hinted at that. But even when he's, on the radio with Matt, it's like this guy doesn't get worked up for nothing.
Well, because if you're going to play someone like Kingpin and the way he's perceiving is like he's cool, calm, and collected with everything he does because he's going to be the smartest one in the room too. So he's going to take his time with his thoughts, with everything. So he's always going to make sure that he's not rushing like you're saying because, hey, look at what happened when Matt did.
Yeah.
He rushed in saying, he's like, I'm going to get more information on him. Well, that tells me
you didn't take him all.
You didn't get any information.
You didn't get any.
Get any information out of him yet. And like, obviously then Matt,
Matt's pissed because
he was mad because he did slip up. And I think that's how Kingpin is. He's just that well versed that well played by Vincent that he's like, all right, he's not someone that just rushes into a building. He's gonna think about everything.
Everything's calculated.
Like, and what he even predicted what would happen as well. The same with Wesley when he's like, everything that like last episode when they're in the car and he was paying the guy off, he's like, everything happened as predicted. So it's like he's always got that same measure for everything, that he thinks it all the way through before he acts and reacts.
Yeah, and I mean, for the most part, unless you've crossed him, he's going to be honest with you, because he even said with Gao, running her drugs, he's like, no, I can't lie to her. She'll know. I'm just going to tell her the truth, essentially is what he said. So it's like, unless you're on his bad side, like the Russians, and he's going to planning on taking you out, it seems like he's pretty up front to a point of what's going on.
He didn't communicate with him to lie to him with anything. Yeah. He had, his do whatever. He made it think, he had word put out on the street. But if you talk to him directly, like he said to Vanessa, I won't lie to you, and this and that, he'll tell you. He'll kind of spin it like she called him out on it. She's like, please, what you're saying is totally different than what you're kind of saying. He's like, to my vantage point, that's how I am going to help Hell's Kitchen out and everything like that. But yeah, his delivery is just amazing. I wanted to do a quick shout out to when Ben had his his playing cards, because obviously, if you know the comics, obviously Wilson Fisk, his name is known as Kingpin. So the fact that they have him as the king and the question mark, it is just it is perfect. I absolutely loved it. And then he had everyone that leads up to him, like how the levels of with playing cards is queens. If you're playing poker, the ace is actually the highest, but in this way we're going to use the king in this perception. So I actually love it.
Yeah, that's kind of when I saw this, I was like, okay, would you want to use the ace as the top? But hey, maybe that's the clues. There is somebody, but ace of course,
wild card.
King can. This makes sense.
Yep. So I absolutely love that how they did that with everybody else was either a jack or he didn't have any. They're all jacks. There was no queens because Madame A could.
Oh, I didn't see this.
Yeah, the Yakuza.
I didn't read that. I didn't see what that said before. If the Yakuza is the jack and he's the kingpin,
that's the guy I think he was talking to. That was probably part of the Yakuza.
Yeah. Okay, so now it makes more sense. But if the Yakuza, the Japanese mafia, is only the jack, ugh.
Yeah,
because we go through this if you go frame by frame, so Vladimir and
Anatoly are jacks. Okay, so the Russian
all his kind of his soldiers at
Russian connection. So that was the 9. Then he has the 7 of
kidnapping.
What they were doing as the lower suits. He shows. Or lower cards, lower numbers. We're just going through the scene where he's looking at the cards because we're trying to see whatever is in the
Union
numbers.
Allied's only a 3.
Yeah, it's around 46.
Well, because it's what they did, and so we're going just through the frame by frames to try and see what he has on each card.
Well, I was worried that Ben was going to get hit there in the street.
Yeah, I think they needed to. That's what I thought was going to happen too, is that Ben was going to get hit, but I think they wanted to make a point of. It sits a lot
he's
more.
Taking
out officers.
Yeah. Yep.
So here we have the
whole thing, the whole spread.
Yeah, that is nice, and I'm assuming he's going to add more to it. But yeah, we see like how drugs and kidnapping and stuff are lower cards, but who is in charge of doing that stuff. So it is just amazing. Like I'm loving it, and I love that it all leads to a king for a kingpin.
And because it's episodic, they get to put this kind of time. They get to have those long scenes with Fisk, where if it was a movie, we wouldn't get that. We get to have more with Ben doing what he's doing. The whole Foggy and Karen thing. I mean, if this was a movie, that's maybe 2, 3, 4 minutes of a movie, and that's all they would get.
You wouldn't get any time to breathe and tell their story even more in depth, which is awesome. So all right, absolutely loving this show. Hopefully you guys are too, enjoying it right along with us. So for Appleton, Oak, Mason, Quinn, I'm of course the answer. We'll catch you on the next one, pals.